I've mentored so many beginning teachers, and there is one common misconception that I often get. Let's say the teachers ask the students to play a game, any game, for example, a 3v3 volleyball game. Then as we look at the class, we notice that the class was very messy, like the students were not serious in playing the game. But when we look closer, we realize that the reason is because some of the students were hitting the ball too hard until their friends could not receive the ball. Then very soon, many students will realize that there is no point in them playing because they were not going to touch the ball anyway. Then they became very unmotivated. Some of them will even stand there talking amongst themselves. And whenever I see this, I would ask the teachers if they're okay with what they saw. And almost every time, the teachers will tell me that they didn't like what they see. Then I will ask the teachers if they want to address the issue to the class. Then the teachers will say, "Huh? You mean I can do that? Shouldn't I complete the lesson plan and do the debrief at the end of the lesson?" And I get this so often. Like, we need to complete the lesson plan, and we can only do the debrief at the very end of the lesson. We need to understand that if we allow a certain behavior to continue, the students will think that it is okay. It is okay to make fun of their friends. It is okay to hit the ball very hard until their friends cannot receive. And if we only talk about it at the end of the lesson, the students may forget about it after that. If we really want to maintain a positive discipline, we cannot allow poor behavior to continue. We should address the issue as early as possible to the class. So what I would do is, I will say to the class, just now when I look at you playing the game, I noticed that so many of you were not able to play, not able to receive, not able to touch the ball, and you were not enjoying the game. And I realized that it is because some of you were hitting the ball too hard. I need you to understand, it is very difficult to play the game, to enjoy the game, to even learn something, if the environment is so unsafe. So please, help your friends, especially when you see your friends not enjoying the lesson, not able to touch the ball. What you can do is, you can hit the ball higher, you can hit the ball softer, do something to keep the rally going, so that your friends can enjoy the lesson, so that when your friends leave the class, they will think, "Hey, I've learned something just now. I really enjoyed the lesson." Because I've seen so many times that when the class culture suddenly becomes positive, you will start to see everyone in the class becoming very motivated to learn. That is why I often tell beginning teachers to sometimes just stand at the side of the class and observe the whole class, look at all the students, and ask ourselves, do we like the vibes? Do we like what we see? If the answer is no, I think we should stop the lesson and address the issue to the class. Talk to the class, try to convince them to change. No point rushing through the lesson plan when the class culture is not positive. Because when the students don't feel safe, we can have the best lesson plan. The students are still not going to learn. On the other hand, if the students feel safe, if the class culture is very positive, everyone in the class will become very motivated to learn.